Hello guys, so today I want to show you how we're able to achieve this church flyer so beautiful like this within the next 15 minutes as fast as possible so that you can be able to create one for your church or for your program as the case may be. So please sit tight and let's do something creative. Thank you. Oh yeah, now let's dive into the video without no waste of time.
Okay, guys. Today we want to design a church flyer like this. So this is a kind of a church flyer that is inviting. We are trying to invite people. So let me walk you out how the skeletal exercise was done. Let's dive in straight. So we brought out a background. Let's draw a rectangle. Sorry. Come here, select your rectangle like under this rectangle, as it is, just adjust it to fit in this way. See the adjustment, press P for it to centralize. First thing is you pick another rectangle, right like this. So as you write, like hold Control on your keyboard, select shape tool here, and then hold Control. When you see that cross, drag on one side, come back, still hold Control. When you see that cross, so drag in like that. Then you now have that aspect like that. So we have achieved one. You can drag it down to see how it is for the best fit. The next thing you do that for the others. Let's achieve this curve, this particular curve here. I want to show you how it was achieved. So now from here, press Ctrl and hold, just drag a bit here and just drag a bit. Then this one is too much, so we just hold the control and reduce it. So now select your over shape, then draw it a bit. Go see you can now achieve. This is how it works. It's how you can be able to achieve that. So now there are two ways to this. You can give it, let's give our background. You select this background and give it, let's say an ash. Let's select this, we are giving it white. So now we want to, let's give this one a different color. Select all and then come here, click and then give it, remove the outline. So removing the outline now entails that. Let's also try to give it a shadow. So you select it, right click here, and select the shadow here, and then drag it down like this a bit. Let's adjust the shadow. Just adjust the shadow. Bring it a bit. So now separate. You can now separate this. Separate the shadow. Right click and then you come to break down this, and then bring this shadow down so that you just match. Let it not be over. Let it not overlay up here. So as you select it, hold shift, then drag it. When you select, come here, select it, then hold shift. You drag down and then you right click, bam, like this. Do you understand? You select, as you selected like this, you can now come here, mirror. You select it to change perspective. You can also do it that way. Then you can group it like that, or you can still come here, select this particular aspect, select on up here, that's all. Please note, you can select here, then hold shift and then drag it down. And then this can be it's simple, but if you don't follow, you miss out. Please. So I selected this, then I'll group this section by pressing Ctrl G. And then you select this one here, then bring it up a bit. Select Ctrl G. This one is in one group. Let's see. So now we want to achieve this effect that one is under, one is up. So from here, you can now turn it. Select, click in the middle, you can see this curve. See that particular curve like that, it means that you can be able to achieve that by selecting that particular group. And then you press Control page down. See how it is sorted. That's the Control page down. If you select this particular group, bring it up here, you can say Control page down. can see it's still you can still achieve that particular thing. That. Let's bring it. Select this, let's bring it. Adjust, make the adjustment. So now we are moving closer and closer and closer. So what happens is it will remain the particular text. Let's select this particular outline, remove it. So now you can now power click your images anywhere you want, or you can now join your text. For example, let me select that particular text. Let's use. I want to show you how we're able to do it. Select that particular but you can write it, you can select and type. Let me paste it, and then you see from here, camp, Holy Ghost, camp meeting. Yes. You can give it a particular color of your choice, and then font. Use any font of your choice that you think can suit your specification, like that. And then we adjust, you come to shape here, adjust by using this toggle like this. Adjust it. Then you can scale this a bit by reducing the shape, this font size here. You can now see how it is. Then click on this 14 here. Let's remove this thing because it did not pick it very well. So now you can select all and press Ctrl R to right click so that to align right. And then you can now change these colors and change it to any color of your choice. This one yellow. And you can change this to, you can also change that to red, any color of your choice. Of which that is wrong. So me, I prefer dim colors. That's it. Look at how it fits. And then you can duplicate this, then make changes. Let's drag it here, right click. Then you can write this here. Me, I can just copy from that particular image. Then you can type. So by typing, it's not bad. Type. So, or you can now write gift, gift and calling. This gift and callings. You select all control and centralize it. If you don't like it, select all and then press Shift F3 so that you can make it uppercase and click on OK like this, and then we'll write the thing as well. It depends on how you want to write this particular thing. You can decide to write it like this here, center, and then you write thing this. So under this thing, you bring it down a bit, select and press E. Select this, right? Right. Select this, and then you can change it to yellow as the case may be. If you want a bright thing, toggle around with it, then you can adjust it this way. Another thing, you can still write this. For instance, you select here, bring it down. The design is going on, Baba. You think we are playing. So you select it like this, then you can write. For instance, you can now copy it for a teaching purpose so that you can be able to achieve it. Select and paste it. Press enter. Distribute this knowledge. select like this, and then here you can now adjust, make the adjustment like this. Let's make it capital letter by selecting all. Press shift F3, and then you come to uppercase. Click on OK, and then you can adjust it as the case may be. So you can say, you can decide to say this is Wednesday. You can give it a color, a choice. Then I think you can turn it. So we are using this because that's the it's white. So but you can decide now to change. You can select this, ungroup it. Select this particular one, ungroup. Select ungroup. So you can now change colors. As you select, you change colors to whatever you want to change. Once you change like this, it means that your color settings will also change to what? So now remain the images you want to power click. I'm just trying to show you. So to achieve that, you power click your images at this point here. So let's say you have this particular image. So this particular image you want to power click it. You can drag it in, then paste. Then you can drag in and then power click. You double click and then you adjust. You adjust like this. If you are not ready, or if you don't like, come to Pinterest. Those particular images you want to use, you find them on Pinterest. These are my very good friends. They want to come to church. Let me see. The calling of God. So these images are supposed to fit what you are writing. Please, gift and calling. Do this image fit? No, that's how you can be able to differentiate. So you can select your images according to how you want them to fit in. So you can do this, and then this background, you can select it, double click, or you can click on it and then let's power click on. Let's duplicate this, and then we'll power click inside. Right click and then drag it and click on power click. Double click, go in, and then you can select something. Let's say we want to make an effect inside. A little effect, give it a particular color here. Then come to effect, come to creative. We want to make a scatter effect. So now we are waiting for the scatter effect option. It did not work. It did not work. So let's bitmap it, and then let's try it again. Yes, the scatter effect has worked, but you see there at the edge. It's basically at the edge. It's not in between. So you can't know their difference. So you see that if it works at the edge better. But what I want to know, let you know is if you want to use the scatter effect like that, let's see. But you can now reduce, let's reduce it behind. Let's carry it completely. So but then basically it's just on. So let's use another one. Creative. You can decide to use the vignet, you can decide to use the text, anyone that suits the nature of the job. You can click on OK. So you see how it is right now. Click on OK. Look at how this is it. And then look at how this is it. So there are two different ways. This one is looking like a fingerprint, while this one is just looking scattered like that. So anyhow you want to do it, and then you can now type this down here, and then also your logo. So with this design, you are good to go, heavily good to go. Thank you, and I hope to see you in our next tutorial. Please, if you love this video, don't forget to like, subscribe for more.